Do you have a number? If you don't, I'm going to tell you why you'd need one here today on 5-Minute Mentoring. Well, hey, my friend, it's Matt. So glad that you are with me today here on 5-Minute Mentoring. You may be asking, what number are you talking about? Well, I'm talking primarily about the number, the dollar figure that it would take for you to actually be able to achieve the goals that you have as an artist who's selling their work in the marketplace. Maybe it's to supplement your income. Maybe it's to replace a part-time job, or maybe replace a full-time job and transition into your art fully so that you can do what you love and spend most of your time doing that. Most of the time, artists don't have a number, and that dream of supplementing their income, quitting that part-time job, quitting and transitioning from that full-time job becomes this really ambiguous sort of thing that's like, I don't know if I can ever do it, and it just seems like something that could never be achieved. But when you actually have a number, when you put a goal to it, when you put some definitive calculations to it, all of a sudden your brain goes to work. You can start to backwards engineer, if you will, what it would take to get to that number every month. If you are a part of the mentoring program, you hear me talk all the time in Created to Thrive about developing regulated cash flow, because that is the number one differentiator of artists who are able to actually achieve their goal of turning their art hobby into that faithful income stream is regulated cash flow. And part of regulated cash flow is starting with a number. That is, knowing what it's going to take for you to achieve what you're trying to do. So if your goal is, hey, I want to generate an extra $500 a month to supplement my income, you can begin to come up with ideas and strategies that will get you to that goal. If it's $1,500 a month or it's $5,000 a month, whatever it is, unless you put a number out there, you really have no context in what you're trying to grow. The interesting thing too, I found over the years, is when artists don't have a number, they literally can't see the opportunities that are in front of them. But as soon as you put a dream out there, as soon as you begin to put a goal out there, what happens is I believe, as you lay that before the Lord, the Holy Spirit begins to move in and through your imagination, so that you can begin to see and feel and sense opportunities that are there that you never saw were there before. You begin to have, ideas of how to begin to generate income through means that you may have had the whole time, but you just never knew were there. Why? Because you didn't have a number. Now, a lot of reasons, a lot of times people don't have numbers is because, well, it can be scary. Maybe the fear of failure, right? Well, I don't want to have a number because if I don't meet it, then that means I'm not good enough. I'm a failure. I lost this thing again, and blah, 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 blah. And the enemy's there to beat you up. But here's the deal. If you don't have a number, you never know when you get there. You never know when you achieve your goal. And so I just find when you will, with the Lord, develop a number for your business, whatever that is, again, $500, $1,000, $1,500, $2,500, $5,000 a month, whatever it is, if you'll lay that before the Lord and then begin to ask Him for ideas and for understanding about how to begin to pursue strategies that will help you achieve the goal, you'll be amazed. You'll be amazed at the ideas and the strategies that you begin to see simply because you put that out there as an important part of what you're wanting to focus on. Your reticular activating system is an amazing part of your brain. It literally is designed as a filter to filter out things that aren't readily important for you right now. And so when you put that number in the front of your brain and you meditate on it in your heart and you give it to the Lord, you automatically start telling your brain, hey, this is important. I'm looking for opportunities, resources, relationships that align with this dream. Would you begin to look for those? Your brain begins to do that. Your heart and mind begin to do that. And I believe I've just seen so many artists over the years, as they begin to do this in their life, all of a sudden the possibilities that they never thought were possible begin to actually appear. So I know it's simple, but if you've not been putting a number out there, if you don't have a definitive number for what the next stage of your dream is, financial for your art business, I want to encourage you to do that. You are going to be amazed at what the Lord begins to show you. My friend, I love you. I hope this is a blessing to you. Remember, until next time, you were created to thrive. Bye.